Γεια σας, παιδιά. In this week's video, I'm going to give you an update on my Greek speaking skills progress after 10 months of learning Greek. This week is part of my study schedule, which I shared in my last video on my goals for the year. I had a speaking practice lesson with Thanos, a Greek teacher and tutor that I found on iTalki, and who I recently learned in our conversation is from Thessaloniki, but had recently moved to Athens.
Καλημέρα.
Γεια, Thanos, τι κάνεις?
Γεια σου Κέβιν. Καλά είμαι. Εσύ?
Είμαι πολύ καλά, ναι. In terms of what went well, I was really pleased that I was able to have a conversation with Thanos for nearly an hour, pretty much exclusively in Greek. Obviously, there was parts where he was helping me and giving me some feedback, which was great. But overall, I was really glad that I was actually able to understand what he was asking me, the questions that he was asking me, particularly when there were some new words and vocabulary that I wasn't aware of or haven't learned yet, but I was able to figure out what they meant based on the actual context of the conversation.
Να παίζω παιχνίδια στον υπολογιστή.
Παιχνίδια,
Games,
yeah, yeah.
Στον υπολογιστή.
Computer. In terms of areas that I need to review or improve, there are definitely a few. So it had been a while since I had done a dedicated Greek speaking practice, and it did take a while for my brain to kick into gear and to remember my vocabulary. And I made a few simple mistakes at the start. For example, I said that I was from Australia instead of that I was from Ireland, and I missed Thanos asking me which city we lived in. And I also just had a complete mind blank in terms of asking what somebody did for work. Τι δουλεύει κάνει? Two areas where I kept making some simple mistakes were in using the correct conjugation of the verb, so saying he, she, it instead of you, for example, and also in using the accusative correctly. Έχεις αδερφή, η αδερφή ή ο αδερφό?
Nice. Okay, so here's the thing. After verbs, we'll mostly be using accusative, besides verbs like είμαι or υπάρχω.
Mm-hmm.
So if we use έχεις, you cannot follow with nominative. Έχεις... Now, normally we wouldn't even use an article here because, you are saying it in general.
Yep.
Because if you use the sister, it means that particular one. So, normally you would say έχεις αδελφή ή αδελφό.
Now these are grammar rules that I have covered with my teacher, so I definitely need to review these and improve them. But the whole point of doing these speaking practices is to just make mistakes, to make as many mistakes as possible and get feedback until these things just eventually click and stay in my memory. So I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it, and it's good to be aware now of these as areas that I need to focus on. Another area where I made quite a few mistakes was in using the correct tense. So not quite knowing the past tense or the future tense, but I can forgive myself for that because this isn't something that I've covered yet fully with my teachers. So I don't mind that I'm kind of making these mistakes, and it's good to just get that feedback because these are grammatical concepts that we're going to be focusing on over the next few months and this year. So I've definitely got to start remembering how to do this correctly. Και βλέπω Τανία.
Don't forget the na before the verb.
Βλέπω
και να βλέπω.
Και να βλέπω ταινίες. Και διαβάζω. Ναι.
Να διαβάζω.
Να διαβάζω.
Πολύ ωραία.
Ναι. Και ταξιδεύω also.
Και να ταξιδεύω. Πολύ ωραία.
So that's my January 2023 speaking progress update. If you enjoyed this video or you have any feedback for me, please let me know in the comments. And if you like these progress videos, if you think that they're useful and you'd like me to make more of them, let me know and I can do them potentially on a monthly basis and show you guys how I'm tracking with my Greek speaking progress. The final thing I would like to say is ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ, Thano. Thank you for helping me with my lesson and agreeing to be in the video. And guys, if you're looking for a really good Greek teacher, I would definitely recommend checking out Thanos. I've included the link to his profile on iTalki in the description below. Okay, that's it for now. Until next time, ta lemme pedia.